guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda and I'm a nail hobbyist, and I would like to share different nail art and techniques, tips and tricks that I learned as I progress in my nail hobby journey. Today we're going to be working on a DIY nail art sketchbook, and I say that because there have been time and time again where I have started working on my nails and I started doing the designs and decided that halfway through I really didn't like it and I needed to scrap it. So I went searching, looking for ideas. I found a nail art book online. I can't remember the brand, but I knew I didn't want to pay $20 for a nail art book for something that didn't really resemble my fingers. It didn't have my nail shape, and so what I've decided to do was make my own. So it'll be very simple. What you'll need is a sketchbook like this one. I purchased this one at Walmart for maybe $2 or $3, and let me just say, excuse my chip on my mani if you see it. I am still wearing my 4th of July manicure. I kind of messed it up today when I was at a pool party and I jumped in the pool to save my son because he did fall in the pool with his life vest on. Before I get started, I actually want to just throw a PSA out there real quick for those who are parents or are going to become parents at some point or around children. Please check and make sure that if your child is wearing a life vest, that it is for their weight range. It wasn't until I got my son out of the water and he was fine, he's great, everything's fine. It wasn't until I got him out the water and I took off the life vest trying to figure out why it didn't work the way that it was supposed to, that I realized that there was a weight limit on there. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there before I get started. That's kind of what's going on with my mani right now is, mama went to the rescue and she chipped her mani in the process, and I would 100 times overdo it again. So, but anyway, back to the DIY sketchbook. So I went to Walmart, purchased this book. It was maybe $2 or $3, super inexpensive. And it comes with 70 sheets. Again, the ones that are pre-made come with about 60 sheets, and so for 70 sheets, $2 or $3, this is a really good value. So I did go ahead and, because I want to save time on this video, I did loosely trace my hand, and excuse my drawing. I am not a nail artist. I am not an artist. I am not a nail tech. I am a nail hobbyist. And I am just trying to streamline things, make it a little bit easier, so you don't get to the actual painting process when you're doing your nails and then decide that you don't like your design. So anyway, I went ahead and horribly traced my hands. You see that's my left hand, and down here is my right hand. And I tried to do a squoval shape because that's typically the shape that I keep my nails in, as a squoval. So I have them already traced. I have my nail. It's more or less the length of my actual nail, so this will be a little bit more realistic as opposed to using a pre-made nail art book where it may come in one shape or it may come in a length that doesn't exactly resemble what you're working with, and it may not work out the same. So to save time, we're just going to work on the left hand, and I'll play with this to kind of get ideas for my next mani. I knew I wanted to do orange, so we're going to go ahead and start using that one. I'm going to, for my next mani, I'm going to use the Orly nail polish in New Horizons. This was part of the Cloudscape collection. So what I'm going to do is literally wipe off as much as I can because I don't want it to bleed through the paper. And I'm going to take my orange nail polish and I'm going to paint my paper nails in my sketchbook. I absolutely love nail crystals, and you see while this is still wet, I want to play with the crystals that I have on hand just to see where I can put this. I do know I want to do some nail stamping, so I do have my nail stamper on the side, and we'll take that out and start mixing up with the little different designs and see what I come up with, to see if there's a nail that I actually like and I want to emulate, or if there are multiple nails, or if I end up liking all 5. So for this particular mani, I know that I wanted to have a crystal on my ring finger. So I'm gonna put a crystal there while it's still wet. And I'm just gonna use one of the small ones. It doesn't really matter. This is just to get an idea. So I picked up my crystal off camera and I'm gonna place it at the bottom of my nail. As you can see, there's a little teeny tiny crystal. I'm thinking I'll probably want to do a couple of those, so I'll just put a couple, and it sticks to the paper because the nail polish is wet. So I know that I wanted to do that, so I'm going to move my crystals to the side, and the next thing I wanted to do was try out the stamper. So I do have a particular, I ordered this from Amazon. I was testing it out before I did this video to see if I even knew how to use it, but this one is the Beauty Collection plate number 41. I can place this in my description box, the whole entire kit that I bought, for about 20 bucks. It came with I believe 12 nail stepping plates. They're about this size, and it came with 10 colors. I do know that I wanted to do like an orange and a blue, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with that. So I'm going to try the Beauty number 7. This is the one that came in the collection. Like I said, I'll put that in my description box. And we're just going to test it out and see on my other nails what designs look good with this orange nail polish. So I have my rubber stamper, and I have my scraper and my cotton ball, which I was using, again, I was testing it out earlier, and my nail polish remover to clean my scraper. So just to kind of get an idea of what I'm looking at, I'm going to move my sketchbook to the side for just 1 second, and I'm going to pick I think I like this full pattern right here. I don't know if you can see that, this one right here. We're gonna try that one, and I'll put it on my pinky and see what that looks like. So I'm gonna take my polish, gonna rub it across, dilute it, not dilute it, I'm gonna make it as full, as covered as I can, opaque, so you can't really see through it. I'm gonna work a little bit fast so that way it doesn't dry up. I'm gonna take my scraper, I'm gonna scrape it across, take my little stamper, work it over. You see I picked up the design, and we're just gonna put that on my pinky. So let's just roll it and see. Oh, I missed it. So I missed where it was. I was going to try to put it in the middle, but I have my cap on the end, so I didn't really see through that. So we're going to try this again. So we're just going to do a different shape. There's a similar one to it where the diamonds are open right here where my thumb is, and we're just going to try that one, and we're just going to move it to my middle finger to see how that looks. So again, I'm gonna work quickly. I'm gonna rub that polish on that stamping plate. I take my scraper, scrape it, take off the excess, use my clear stamper, roll it across. I picked up the image. Probably should have cleaned the stamper before I did that because I have polish on it. But I'm going to place that design on my middle finger. And as you can see, that design is there. My polish is already dry on the picture, so I'm not really worried about it smearing. And again, we're just kind of testing this out to get an idea of what something like this would look like. So I'm gonna take my cotton ball and I'm gonna go ahead and clean my nail stepping plate, and we'll pick out 2 more designs, and then I'll work off camera on my right hand, and then I'll work off camera on my right hand picture, and then I'll just post a short with whatever design pattern I go with. Again, this is just kind of a brief, try to make this as quick as possible overview of what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going to take my beauty again in number 7, and I'm thinking I want to try, I don't even know what you would call that pattern, but that looks really cute. So let's try it and see what happens. So I'll take that polish, rub it across, take my stamper or my scraper and my stamper. Oh, I didn't get a good pickup on that. Let me use the other side because I don't have my little Scotch tape to clean it right now. So we're gonna try it again. Clean that off. Let it dry. We're gonna use the bigger stamper again, because when you're working with these, you wanna clean these off with a Scotch tape, not acetone or anything like that. So I'm just gonna move this to the side and use the other side of it. But off camera, once I'm done, I'll go ahead and clean it off with Scotch tape. So back over that design, take my scraper, scrape it, stamper, roll it across. That didn't pick up that well. This one probably needs to be cleaned too, but we're gonna take it anyway, put it on my pointer finger. And you see it transferred there. Not really something I like, but again, we're just testing this out, and this is what I'll be doing going forward when I'm working on my manis, to see if I have my water decals, I have my crystals, I have loose glitters. I'm gonna purchase some foils, flakies, I'm sorry, we're gonna purchase some flakies and just kind of mess around on this book before I start messing around on my hand. But again, we'll just do one last one for my thumb so we can wrap this video up. And I'm going to try this one right here and just do that around the curve of my thumb. See how that works. And I dropped my polish brush. I think I'm trying to move too fast. So taking my scraper, scrape that across, stamper, roll it across, really try to get that image. I need to clean it, but well, that didn't pick up the way I thought. But anywho, like I said, I just wanted to give a quick video to show how I plan on doing my nail art going forward, using this $2 or $3 sketchbook that I picked up from Walmart. Again, I'm going to work off camera to do the right hand and see what I come up with, and then I will post a short showing my new mani using the Orly and New Horizon. This is the summer Cloudscape collection, and then using my beauty nail plates and scraper to see what I come up with. I will be cleaning it so it'll look better. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for watching my video. If you like it, just give it a quick thumbs up. If you found this helpful, share it in the comments. If you have any other tips that you'd like to share for anyone else, just go ahead and leave it in the comments. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.